Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And even though Auntie Wendy is back, a few of you told me that you still wanted me to do Hot Topics. So, I was like, okay, the people I was just standing in for Auntie Wendy, because they say, look, the people say that Kevin going upside her head. I don't know how true that is. I think it's true, but just because I think it's true don't mean that it's true. But, they say Kevin is basically knocking the fuck out of Wendy sometimes. So I was, standing in for Auntie until she got back. The people said I did a good job on Hot Topics, so I'm going to continue to do Hot Topics. Eventually, I will change the name from Hot Topics to something else, but right now, we'll just stick with Hot Topics, at least for the next couple of weeks. This is something that I actually plan on doing from here on out, at least 2 or 3 times a week, probably more than that. Because, these celebrities always got some fuck shit going on. So we should have plenty to talk about. So, yeah, let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about the Keto diet. Ladies, beware. They said the Keto diet got y'all tutu smelling like smelly cat. We're going to talk about Kodak Black versus Regine. Wendy Williams, Auntie, we got to talk about you. The people say, a couple of people said I was full of shit. A lot of people said that you was full of shit. Girl, I'm just telling you what they said. I'm just my man not going upside my head. They say he going up your. We'll talk about that later. We're gonna talk about Joe versus Safaree Part 2. First, the Keto diet. I've been hearing a lot about this Keto diet. It's something that I wanted to try. Because I want to lose a little. I want to lose a couple of pounds. But for you ladies out there, be careful, because this is what I heard the Keto diet is doing to your Listen. I want all my ladies to walk around here smelling fresh as you can be. I don't know nothing about the vagina. That's not the business I'm in. Shout out to the niggas who like vagina. Shout out to the bitches who like vagina. That's not the business I'm in. So I can't tell you nothing about what's going on down there. I never tried to learn about the vagina because I never wanted to learn. I never wanted to know about the vagina. But what I am telling y'all is that the people are saying that I guess because of the diet and the things that you eat, I guess it's knocking your balance off, or pH balance, or something like. Baby, look into it. I don't want y'all to be walking around here smelling like smelly cat. That's the last thing I want for any of my ladies to walk around here smelling like. I said this has to be the worst feeling in the world. How can you go from feeling not your best self to losing weight, looking good, feeling good? And girl, as soon as you walk outside, the wind blow. Girl, what's that smell? Then a wind blow again, and girl, the scent coming from your legs up to your nose, and you like, girl, that's just like a nigga who, wanted to lose a couple of pounds, finally lost some weight. Bitch, you wake up and your dick is 2 inches shorter. Now, a lot of y'all niggas out there can't afford to lose no more dick. Okay? So, for 2 inches for a lot of y'all niggas, bitch, you might as well just start turning to it. You might as well be a bottom girl at that point. But, look into it, ladies, look into it, because the last thing I want is for anybody to be talking about you smell like garbage can. Okay? Again, this is not me. I'm not bashing no ladies or what y'all got going on, because I understand it is very difficult being a woman. I would never want to be a woman. But just watch out, because girl, they said the Keto diet got y'all walking around here smelling like a trash box. Next up is Kodak Black.
You should have died when you was a baby. Hey, turn this shit off. Hey, turn this shit off. Hey, turn this shit off, bro.
Off? Oh my god.
Hey, Willow Wayne now. Willow Wayne. You play, you late. You fucking maggot. You should have died when you was a baby. You play, you late, you roll up, you get done. Spider Man, you're dead. Flies there, what time? What? Freedom Cool, we about to come on. baby. From cradle to the grave. I ain't gonna hold her. I ain't gonna hold the nigga. Oh, you should have died when you was a baby.
Whoa, chill, Kodak.
Now look, don't ask me what that little boy said, because I don't know. Do you hear me? You know that little motherfucker retarded a little bit. Now listen, this is what I do know Reginae said. Reginae came back and she said, Reginae said, you new little rappers need to start giving props and respect to the GOAT. My father don't bother nobody. He won't even react to what was said. This man be in his own world. Can I say something? This is going to be a little bit tacky. I'm going to say it anyways. She said this man be in his own world. I said, I'm sure he do be in his own world. Lil Wayne probably don't even know his fucking address. He be so fucking high and coked out, okay? On that shit. Anyways, this man be in his own world, so leave him the fuck alone. I know he almost died, supposedly. I'm just saying. I don't expect Lil Wayne to know his address. Do you hear me? You picked the night he didn't go to live. Is it live or live? To say that. You bold, LOL. Don't tell me to stay out of it because that's my father and you motherfuckers don't give him his credit and it's a shame. This nigga whole album sound like my daddy old shit. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, at this point, Reginae been grown. Ooh, do y'all remember that time Kaya drugged the dog fuck out of Reginae, Toya's unborn daughter, and Toya's mama? My goodness. I still remember that shit like it was yesterday. Reginae been grown. You know, she staying grown people shit. I understand a little bit, but I also feel like shit like this can get a little bit dangerous because he came back and he said this.
Ooh, I'm in a club. They talking about dudes say he finna pull up on you and come show you some love. That's what he say. That's what they say. They say Lil Wayne finna come pull up and come show you some love, bro. So now the club at the end, I say, where Lil Wayne at? Why y'all trying to make it seem like it is? Why y'all trying to make it seem like it says some crazy shit? Like a nigga wanna fight. Lil Wayne say he finna come pull up and show me some love. Why would I touch Lil Wayne, man? Come on now, man. Lil Wayne getting old. Lil Wayne getting old. Lil Wayne, like, come on now, bro. Come on now, man. The Carter, man. I would have, come on now, man. Come on now, bro. I weigh down there. Come on now, I weigh down there 180. I weigh like 180, bro. I'm put my hands on the Wayne for I weigh like 180.
Now I'm not gonna lie, I giggled a lot when he called her bald-headed girl. But listen, I feel like stuff like this can get real dangerous because, you know, he said what he said about Lil Wayne, whatever he said, and then you come back, you get it, and then he come back at you. Now your daddy gonna get involved, now your cousins. You see what I'm saying? And this shit can go real left real fast. I mean, I don't even know why people are so, like, Kodak Black is the same person who allegedly stole a woman's pussy a couple of years ago, right? A year or two, then y'all got mad at Ebro because Ebro asked him about it. Like, my whole thing, look, if a nigga is still a bitch pussy, you know he'll disrespect another rapper. Like, I don't understand some of y'all logic sometimes, but I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'm off sometimes. Anyways, Wendy Williams, auntie. The people, some of the people, not a lot of them, some of the people, not even some, a couple people told me I was full of shit in the comment section. A lot of the people said you was full of shit. They said you was full of shit because you know Kevin is going upside your head. Now listen, I don't believe everything I hear, but I do believe Kevin is knocking the shit out of you every now and again. That's what I do believe. Now, some of the people are mad because they feel as though if you can get on TV and talk about everybody else's business, you should be able to talk about yours. I still stand by what I said. I think that what happened was y'all were expecting her to come out and go into full detail about what or what did not, or what happened or what didn't happen in her marriage. And y'all were disappointed because she came out and basically said, bitch, I still wear my ring. My last name is still Hunter. I'm not getting no divorce. That's my man. He been with me since my body was mangled, and I'm not going nowhere. Do we like it? No. Because I wanted that bitch to come out there and be like, yeah, I'm handling my business. The nigga ain't shit. Fuck him. I learned. It took me a while, but I finally came to my senses. That's what I wanted her to say. But the true Wendy Williams fans know that Wendy not going to talk about her motherfucking marriage. So as much as I was hoping that if she is in a bad situation, and I believe that she is, I think she is. But just because I think something don't mean that it's true. But I think that she's in a bad situation. And I was hoping that she would come out on TV and say, hey, this is me, X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to handle this, accordingly with my lawyers. What it is, but she didn't do that. So I think that's why a lot of y'all are mad, because y'all didn't like what she said. But she addressed the situation. She just addressed it in her own way. We can call Wendy stupid all goddamn day long. And some of y'all probably don't know this, but I said this when I was talking about Fabulous and Emily B. When Fabulous supposedly went upside Emily B's head, I said that I was not going to be so quick, regardless of what y'all believe, that I wasn't going to be so quick to call a woman stupid or dumb for being in a physical domestic violence relationship. I think sometimes things are not always black and white. Now for me, right hand to the man, baby, y'all got this for the world. Y'all got me saying this on the World Wide Web. I wish a nigga would put his motherfucking hands on me. I don't give a fuck how long we've been together. I'm gonna tell y'all this much, and I have been living by this ever since. A guy I dated, I remember him telling me that, he was just telling me about the gay world and the gay lifestyle, and he was basically like, fighting happens a lot in our community. Not to say it doesn't happen in heterosexual relationships, because it does, but we were just talking about gay relationships at this time. He was just like, gay, fighting happens a lot within relationships within our community. Don't ever let no nigga put his hands on you, and you should put your hands on no other nigga. Like, if you even think about hitting somebody who you say that you love, then you need to get out of the relationship. If a nigga hits you, you need to get out of the relationship. Don't stay with nobody who putting their hands on you, and you don't need to stay with nobody if you putting your hands on them. And I swear to God, those words have followed me ever since. And I don't play that shit. A nigga can't even talk to me crazy. If a nigga even talk to me crazy, I'm deleting your motherfucking number. I don't play those games. I'm not hard up for no relationship. I'm not hard up for no man. I'm not hard up to be on Instagram talking about relationship goals and this is my boo and this is my man. Honestly, I ain't trying to sound like girl dissing shot independent women. I honestly don't need no man. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna die. Do I want somebody laying beside me sometimes at night? Yep. But bitch, look what Wendy going through. Look what Wendy going through. Who the fuck want that? Girl, please, I say by my goddamn self before a nigga put his motherfucking hands on me. And you think you gonna put your hands on me, and you think you gonna go out here and fuck bitches raw and have babies on me? Bitch. We just gonna say Wendy haven't woke up yet. I'm not gonna call her dumb. She's just not making smart decisions. Anyways, let's go into Joe and Safaree. Listen, I thought about this, and I watched clips of the whole fight. That's a lie. I didn't watch clips. I watched the show at my sister's house. I just told y'all a lie. I actually watched the full episode at my sister's house, and I still don't get why Joe was so mad. This is what I came to the conclusion of. Because when I looked at the episode, they already knew that Erica and Safaree were dating. Nobody has a problem with them dating because they even talked about how Joe and Safaree, they even talked about how Wendy Williams had talked about it on her Hot Topics, and they showed the clip on Love and Hip Hop. So nobody has had an issue with them dating. It was just the fact that I think what the problem is Joe believes that the Love and Hip Hop producers were trying to start some shit. That's why they brought Erica, and they didn't tell anybody because they knew that it was probably if they would have kept it a secret, they could have brought Erica onto camera, and some shit probably would have popped off. So I think that Joe was pissed off at the people behind the scenes because y'all trying to bring Erica Mena actually onto. Like, y'all trying to give her camera time, trying to start some shit. And I think he took that frustration out on Safaree. The truth of the matter is, like, Sin didn't care about Erica dating Safaree. She didn't care about Safaree dating Erica. And, again, like, he tried to use this whole example about if I date Nicki Minaj. That's not the same thing, Joe. Like, maybe you could use that example if Safaree was fucking one of your ex-girlfriends like Tahiri. Is that her name? Tahari. Then I could see you using that example. But the truth of the matter is, this is just the truth. He don't give a fuck about Sin. Sin is only cool with Sin because Sin is your baby mama. If you and Sin broke up tomorrow, Safaree probably wouldn't even see Sin no more. So the only reason why he even cool with Sin is because that's your baby mama. Safaree and you are friends. He's not friends with Sin. Sorry, girl. And I really hate the fact that, like, y'all know Safaree not about that life. Like, I honestly don't think that if that was Mano or any other nigga on there, Joe would have been talking like that. Like, the way Joe was talking to that grown-ass man was ridiculous. Like, y'all don't have a problem with Erica and Safaree dating because y'all just was laughing and talking at the table the day before. But now all of a sudden, because y'all find out she on the island with y'all or the resort with y'all, now it's an issue because you feel like your family security is in jeopardy. What? Girl, girl, are we talking about Scarface? Or are we talking about Erica Mena? So you felt like your family security was in jeopardy, but you still stayed on the resort. If you really thought Erica was gonna do something to your family, why the fuck you didn't get your baby and your wife and leave? Or your wife and leave. Your girlfriend and leave, whatever she is. Joe full of shit. That's what it comes down to. Joey is full of shit. He was being a drama queen. I think something happened behind the scenes where he felt like the producers were trying to start some shit, which they probably were, and he took it out on Safaree. The truth of the matter is, like, girl, Sin was a lesbian for a check. That's it. I hate to say it, but nobody takes Sin and Erica Mena's relationship seriously. Nobody. I don't even think Sin took it seriously. I don't even think Erica took it seriously. Girl, how many lesbian relationships have Sin and Erica been in? Just that one? I guess that one matter. I don't know. Anyways, girl, I'm done with Hot Topics. I'm sleepy as fuck. We'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Bye, y'all.